Okay, artists, we are going to do a heart. Everybody in the school is going to do a heart, and they're all going to look different. They're going to go for our whole school project. You will not be getting these back. They'll go on the bulletin board that's coming in the hallway. I practiced this one first to see if ink would get destroyed by the watercolors, and it didn't. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to choose a stencil. You're going to trace the heart. You can do any kind of combination, smaller, have different sizes that you want. On the back, you're going to have your name and your class code. That means your grade and your teacher's letter. Okay. After you do that, I'm going to have these sheets copied for you. They're going to be front and back. And these are patterns, and you can choose any pattern from here. Or if you don't want to use something from here and there's a design that you want to do, you're going to go ahead and do it then. So then you choose what you want to do, okay, and you do the different design on with your pen. I might set a timer on there for 5 minutes, okay, just so you can realize that this is a one and done, meaning you should have it all done in one class period. You're going to have to paint this. Now, when you paint it, you can decide how much detail that you want, okay, and if you're going to paint this, and if you want to do like a crisscross, maybe when you go in and paint it, you can paint the background a different color, you paint the inside. So we have brand new paint brushes. Remember, you have to wake up the paint. These are the watercolors, you have to wake up the paint. You'll be sharing this with your shoulder buddy. Remember your your paintbrush, you get it wet, okay, and you hold it up like this, and then you have to wake up your paint. So if I wake it up, I put a drop in, stir it around. Don't drown it, drop in, stir it around, okay. And then to be helpful, if you're trying to think of a pattern, like if I want to do a checkerboard pattern, then I could do a dot thinking, okay, what is going to actually be red? And I do my dot first, and then I would go in, artist, and paint it like in this little spot there would be red as well. So then you would come in, outline that shape. This is not going to have a barrier to it because we are not using oil pastels. The younger kids will probably use oil pastel, and then you just come in. This will take a lot of time. Whatever you get done during that class period, see how I outline it first? We've talked about that before. As best that you can. Go back in. Do your lighter colors first if you're going to use light colors. It makes it easier to clean the brush. Get a different kind of brush if you want. These are the brand new round brushes that we have. You decide what pattern you want. Now, when I finish this, because I don't have it done, you could come in, clean your paintbrush, go to another color, wake up that paint. Okay, remember this is a one and done, whatever design you want. I could leave this white, and I could come in and just have like a design. See how I have my mat? So my mat's underneath. These will not fit on the drying rack, artist, because they're too tiny. Oops. So they'll have to set on your table, set them aside, and then free draw. Some of you are doing this when I'm not here. I have a meeting. So you could fill the whole thing in. I want your best behavior if I am not here. And then you could come in with another color. Now this is wet, so if I painted it on top of it, it would leave, it would bleed. But then maybe, see, I haven't even used hardly any paint. It's whatever you want your heart to look like. You're designing it with your pen. If you notice, I didn't use a pencil. I don't want you to use a pencil. I want you to just draw right on there. You can even, and the banner is going to be what we love about art. If you want to write something in there in pen, you can. When I'm done, I dry my Miss Paula. Remember, you can use any Miss Paula you want, reshape her, and put her up in the cup or in the tray. You have blue pens. I think the black would look better. There's the finished product, artist. I also wanted to remind you that the little dot that I had to go in and paint it darker. And when you're done, leave your paints open to dry. See how I didn't get them soaking wet? And I only did the colors that I needed. And the mats, they go in the basket.